Today is October 19th. My name is Matt Guido, and here's today's Electoral Math. First, in Minnesota, a new Star Tribune poll shows Senator Obama ahead by 11. This cuts into his lead just a little. He leads now by 8. He had been up by 9. This will likely change and actually move back up a little bit with new polling as the ARG poll from October 7th is removed. Next, in Ohio, a new Mason-Dixon poll puts Senator McCain ahead by 1. This also cuts into Senator Obama's lead. He had been up here by nearly 4. His lead is now cut to about 2. It is likely that it's going to remain right about here for now, although there is signs of weakness in Senator Obama's numbers here. In Pennsylvania, the Morning Call tracking poll shows Senator Obama ahead by 12. He had been up by 13 yesterday in this poll. Again, he's beginning to show signs of weakness here as well. A couple of days ago, Morning Call had him ahead by 14. The lead is very little changed, but it looks like he may have reached his peak here and is starting to slide back. In West Virginia, 2 new polls were released. The first by Mason-Dixon shows Senator McCain ahead by 6, and a public policy polling poll shows Senator McCain up by 8. Clearly, the ARG poll from last week looks like an outlier. One more poll, and the ARG poll will be removed from the calculation, and West Virginia will move back from its leaning McCain status, probably back to leaning McCain, because the lead here looks like it's somewhere about 6 points, were it not for the ARG poll. And finally, in Wisconsin, a new Mason-Dixon poll shows Senator Obama ahead by 12. This is largely in line with where he had been. It appears that Quinnipiac's poll is a little bit on the high side. It was probably a little bit on the high side when it came out 4 days ago. With this poll, his lead stays right about 12 points. It doesn't look like it's going to change much. Wisconsin remains safely on his side. It looks like it's going to stay that way through the election. That's it for today's polls, but it appears that Senator Obama's lead is beginning to weaken just a little bit. It looks like he may have hit his peak in my calculation, in the last couple of days. He's actually lost ground 2 of the last 3 days. Not a lot, but it looks like it's leveling off. Generally speaking, my projections tend to lag by about 2 weeks. So this is really about where he has been. I expect he's going to fall back a little bit between now and the election, but not a tremendous amount. Unless something drastic happens, he's ahead by enough. In fact, my projection, he's up by 5.3%, which is about what the averages are right about now. Unless something happens, I don't expect much different. I'm still curious to see what's going to happen in Ohio and Florida and Missouri. All 3 of those states could get Senator McCain very close and add those in with a likely win in West Virginia and North Carolina, and all of a sudden what looks like a blowout is puts Senator McCain somewhere around 260 electoral votes. So there's still much time left, and a couple of interesting things could happen between now and the election. So we'll see where we are. That's tonight's Electoral Math. Thanks a lot.